Hello, I want to tell you about Sinfonia Toronto's upcoming concert on Saturday, October 22nd at the George Weston Recital Hall. This is our season opening concert and I'm so much looking forward to it. We have two wonderful Canadian soloists, pianist Christina QUILICO and violinist MARC DJOKIC. So we call the concert DVORAK and doubles because we have two soloists and we also have two Canadian composers, Toronto-based composers, CHRISTOS, HATZIS and PINGYEE. They are internationally well-known winners of all kinds of awards, including Canadian Juno Awards, and I'm so happy to be conducting their music. So we begin the concert with Capriccio Ballo by PINGYEE. This is a double concerto in a sense, and the title Capriccio Ballo suggests a capricious piece with a dance-like. In fact, it has a very strong rhythmic drive that it really feels springing. So Capriccio is a free form and the piece is written in a free form as well, and it has all kinds of virtuosic passages and tremendous interaction between orchestra and the soloist and between the violin and the piano. And it's a single movement work, and we played this a few years ago and our audience simply loved it. Then we follow with Arabesque, also for violin and piano, by CHRISTOS HATZIS. This is an autobiographical work. It is a work that kind of shows Christos's feelings through life in different periods. But more than anything else, it really shows his amazing joie de vivre and his energy and his creativity. So it is the violin and piano interact a lot with the orchestra in this piece, and each movement is it has several movements, and each movement is full of orchestral as well as soloistic beautiful passages. And also we played this piece a few years back, and audiences always love it, and it was very well received. So I'm very happy to be reprogramming it. And after the concert, we are also planning to record these two concertos as well as another work for a compact disc. I'll tell you about that project later. In the second half of the concert, we play an incredible masterpiece by Antonín Dvořák. It's probably one of the finest, well, there are all these categories that people like to follow, top 10, top 100, etc. But it's probably, it has to be in everyone's top 10 list as a string serenade. So Antonín Dvořák wrote this in 1875. In a very happy period of his life. He has a young marriage and his first child was born, so his career was taking off, his works are being performed and being published by Europe's biggest publisher, Simrock, Editions Simrock. And so he's in a tremendously happy mood, and he writes the serenade very quickly with full of energy. He writes it in 2 weeks, and it has 5 movements. The first movement is serene. It's a beautiful slow walk through the nature. And we have a second movement. It's a priceless valse. A valse that is, the moment you hear it, you know it. It has a minor key, and it's a short, kind of bittersweet valse, a bit of melancholy, but it is a valse at the end. And the third movement is a scherzo that is absolute brilliance and virtuosity for the string players of the orchestra. And it has a traditional trio section that comes a couple of times throughout the moment. And we have a reflective fourth movement, a beautiful larghetto that is shows Antonin Dvorak serious side, and it's almost symphonic in nature, this serenade, and so the larghetto is a absolutely swan song. It's beautiful. And finally we finish with the very energetic fifth movement. This movement is bright, and in the traditional sense, at the end it recalls the first movement. This is the typical serenade of the 18th century's practice, where the kind of different themas from different movements could be reminded to us again. In fact, earlier before the end of the last movement, there is a section where he also recalls a passage from the third movement and the second movement. So it's a wonderful program. And it's a wonderful concert, very well balanced and very easy to listen to. It's the perfect vehicle to begin a new season. So I hope you join us for Sinfonia Toronto's 24th season. Thank you.